anybody do the things you do it before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey. And when you're done, I'm back you to be that again. They say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, 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 oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do it before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey. And when you're done, I'll make you do it that.
project had a very unique story. Reading through the paper through Sun Sentinel, the city of Fort Lauderdale had several breaks almost weekly occurring, drenching the neighborhoods and the surrounding areas full of wastewater. They called us real quick, came out, they wanted to stay trenchless, they wanted to rehabilitate the existing infrastructure, and they wanted to act quickly.
Fort Lauderdale, with year-round sunshine, posh hotels, marinas lined with yachts, pristine beaches, and entertainment and business districts, has extensive river and canal systems that connect the Everglades with the Atlantic Ocean.
Breaking news that we've been working in Fort Lauderdale.
That is where a sewer line has ruptured and it's affecting a lot of people.
This is an extremely large sewer break.
The water main or the sewage main broke.
Breaking news out of Fort Lauderdale. Dispatch is now confirming that it is a sewage line break.
As our water and sewer infrastructure ages, the risks of catastrophic failure of these pipelines increase. The financial toll from a Fort Lauderdale sewer line break in the Tarpon River neighborhood has grown to one of the most expensive pipe failures in city history. The city revealed that it has spent almost $12 million trucking sewage from one manhole to another. In response to the repeated breaks of the 30-inch sewer force main, the City Commission approved an emergency declaration for its replacement. The 30-inch force main is one of 4 primary pipelines and conveys a third of all wastewater in the city to a nearby treatment plant. The city quickly developed a design criteria package and, after review, awarded a contract to the Murphy Pipelines design-build team, which also included engineers Chen Moore and Associates. At a city meeting, commissioners ordered the city manager to speed up work to improve the water sewer system. The city has dubbed the infrastructure improvement program Go Big, Go Fast.
The Fort Lauderdale project is roughly a $15 million project cut up into 4 separate phases, roughly total 22,000 linear foot. When they contacted us in August, we were out here within 45 days permitted in construction, rehabilitating the first phase of the line. We actually started all 3 phases pretty simultaneously, phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. Moving on, it started back in August, and we're going to final in May. That's roughly 9 months of 22,000 linear foot of pipeline rehabilitation. That's quite a big success, and staying trenchless and really limiting the disturbances we have communities. We fuse in 2 days and we pull in a day. It gets no better than that.
One of the most important advantages of having gone with a combination of swage lining and horizontal directional drill, besides speed, that we are not disturbing the areas of construction. I mean, we're minimizing the disruption. I mean, this is downtown Fort Lauderdale. Some of these areas are very busy with a lot of businesses, and I mean, there's phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and pretty soon phase 4. Yeah, phase 1 is in a residential, high-end residential area. I mean, those are things that we also need to look at. You may think, okay, we're not disrupting businesses, but we're disrupting residents. And it's a nice area. So these methods of installation really are providing as much as a clean installation with minimal disruptions that you can provide. Phase 2 is an area basically full of bars, full of businesses. BCPA is there, which is the Broward Center for the Performing Arts, that have events. We are in front of them. And simply open cut would have been, I mean, an option. I guess you can call it an option. It wasn't an option for this team. I mean, I don't think we would have felt comfortable maybe 20 years ago, but today, proposing that with all the MOT, I guess, interrupting the regular operations of businesses and residents in the city itself, it's just not a viable option. Also, the amount of utilities that you encounter in those corridors, I mean, it's full of other utilities, main FPL transmission lines, gas lines, water mains, gravity line, storm sewer, I mean, you name it. I mean, when you do swage lining, you're going within the hose pipe. So you're eliminating, just by the fact of going through the hose pipe, you're not going to have conflict.
The first phase was in an ultra-urban environment. There's approximately 2,600 linear foot of swage lining through various streets. The second phase is roughly 1,500 linear feet of directional drill around downtown Fort Lauderdale area. The third phase On 5th Street, just north of us, is 6,400 linear foot directional drill, cut into two 3,200 linear foot segments, shots. And the 4th phase, which we're on right now, is 8,800 linear foot of swedge lining, which is also known as close fit tight liner.
The speed of construction, the cost savings, and minimizing disruptions for everyone involved.
Right.
It's really, I mean, it comes down to all of those things.
Right.
Do you feel it? Do you feel it in the air? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? I can feel it in the
or is it just me? Trust me, something in the air just above me. Something like a dream state, you call it a clean break. Do you feel the vibes, baby? Do you feel the vibes? Do you feel it? Do you feel it in the air? Is it just me? Do you feel it? I can feel it in the air. Is it just me? Is it just me? Do you feel the buzz or is it just me? Trust me, something in the air just above me. Something like a dream state, I can't even see straight. Do you feel the buzz, babe? Do you feel the buzz?
The swage lining technology, also referred to as compressed fit HDPE lining, was developed by British Gas that spans a history of over 30 years. Murphy Pipeline's president Andy Mayer worked for British Gas during the development years and was instrumental in the advancement and then introduction of the technology to North America. To date, over 28 million feet of swage lining installations have added remarkable value to clients' capital works programs. On the job site, equipment, tools, and materials are delivered, including pipe rollers, pulling equipment, swage die, fusion machine, and HDPE pipe. The HDPE is fused to correspond to each installation distance. While the technology can make pull distances up to 5,000 feet, for this project, 1,800 feet will be installed in one continuous pull. Butt fusion joining of polyethylene pipe requires that the mating surfaces are square to each other and properly prepared. The surfaces are simultaneously heated and melted with a hot plate heater. The hot plate is then removed, and the melted surfaces are pressed together and held under pressure. As the molten surfaces are pressed together, the melted ends mix, and once cooled, they fuse into a permanent monolithic joint, which is as strong or stronger than the pipe itself in both tensile and pressure properties. Proper training of the fusion technicians, including extensive quality assurance throughout the process, are utilized to ensure the success of each butt fusion joint. HDPE pipe is an inert material that will never corrode, offers a superior long-term design life of 100+ years, can handle surge events 2 times its operating pressure rating, and does not leak due to fusion of the pipe sections and connections. As each joint is fused, the HDPE pipe string is pulled on pipe rollers until all 1,800 feet of pipe is fused. When working in urban environments, as in this installation, it can be difficult to lay out the entire length of HDPE pipe. For this project, 2 900-foot sections are fused to prevent blocking a major intersection. During the swage lining installation, the 2 sections of pipe will be fused together after the first 900-foot section is almost installed. While the HDPE pipe is being fused, the host pipe is inspected either by man entry or CCTV. This confirms location and degree of bends, including identifying any obstructions. Next, the host pipe is cleaned. For cast iron pipe, metal scrapers followed by a rubber pull-through are used. Finally, a gauging pig, also called a proving pig, is sent through the hose pipe. Its purpose is to ensure a free bore path and proving that the ID of the hose pipe does not fall below a minimum diameter. After the insertion and receiving pit are dug, concrete is poured for bank shoring calculated to withstand pulling forces. Excavation is reduced on average by 91% compared to an open cut. After the pulling equipment and extraction cage are set in the receiving pit, rods are shuttled through the hose pipe 1,800 feet until they come out in the insertion pit. The rods are attached directly to the HDPE pipe, and swage lining operations begin. The rods are then pulled back toward the receiving pit. Through liner system design, an HDPE pipe slightly larger than the ID of the hose pipe is selected. For this project, as the cast iron hose pipe ID is 30 inches, an HDPE pipe with an outside diameter of 32 inches is installed. Before entering the hose pipe, the HDPE passes through the single reduction die, which will temporarily reduce the diameter of the HDPE pipe. This reduction will allow for the clearance of the HDPE to be pulled through the hose pipe. As the HDPE is pulled through the hose pipe under tension, it remains in its reduced state. The pipe remains fully elastic throughout the reduction and installation process, and within ASTM standards. As the pullback continues, the HDPE pipe passes through an intermediary pit, in which a cross connection and valve will be installed after insertion of the HDPE. In the receiving pit, rods continue to be pulled back. As the end of the first 900 feet of pipe string is nearing the insertion pit, the pull is stopped, and the next 900 feet of HDPE is fused on. During this process, the first section of HDPE that already entered the hose pipe remains in its reduced state as constant tension pull equipment is used. Setup and fusion of the second string of HDPE takes around 2 hours. Once the HDPE fusion joint is made, swage lining operations resume until the entire length of HDPE pipe is installed. Finally, the HDPE pipe emerges in the extraction cage in the receiving pit. The 1,800 feet of pipe is installed in less than 1 day. After the pulling force is removed, about 90% of the reversion will occur within the first 2 hours. Though the HDPE is allowed to relax for a specific time to regain full reversion before connections are made. The HDPE pipe results in a tight, compressive fit within the hose pipe, which maximizes the final internal diameter 15% to 35% more than slip lining. Due to the smooth wall characteristics of polyethylene with a C factor of 150, flow rates are many times increased over the previous system's hydraulics. Downhole butt fusion is used to connect HDPE pipe in the pits. Seamless and pressure-tight connections back to existing hose pipe using fused MJ adapters. Standard fittings transition to other pipe materials. No special end connectors are required. The HDPE can be easily tapped for any future connections. The 1,800-foot swage lining installation is completed in less than 1 day. From mobilization to project completion takes 10 working days. As communities across North America face the challenges of aging medium and large diameter water transmission and sewer force mains, swage lining is a proven technology that adds remarkable value for renewal and replacement. The method's advanced engineering agenda through research and development, coupled with its ability to meet various internal pressure requirements from thin-walled to fully structural, including designing for external loading, are reasons swage lining is continuously selected by communities throughout North America.
Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, cause I love my occupation. Hey, I'm on vacation. If you don't like your life, then you should go and change it. Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, cause I love my occupation. Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, every single day. Every single day, every single day. Every single day, every single day. Everybody sour like a lemon tree. I'm just smiling down upon my enemies. Do the shit and love it on a daily. You say you hate your job, but you'll never leave, never leave. But that ain't gonna be me, that ain't gonna be me. My brother called me up, said he saw me on TV. I said it wasn't easy, but right now I'm living breezy. Build this engine from the ground up, now my hands, they ain't so greasy, feel me? Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, cause I love my occupation. Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, every single day. Every single day, every single day.
Hi, I'm Krishan Kandial, City of Fort Lauderdale Public Works Project Manager. We're along here on Bayview Drive, and this is part of the redundant sewer force main project. The project entails a new pipeline, a sewer force main pipeline, which will be running from Coral Ridge Golf Course all the way to GTL Wastewater Treatment Plant, which is south of 17th Street Causeway. The project entails approximately 7.5 miles of pipe. It is anticipated to be completed by mid-2021, and once completed, we will have a more reliable and redundant force main that will be able to convey sewer. Thank you.
Hello, I Roshan Kandial, Project Manager for the City of Fort Lauderdale's redundant sewer force main line, which runs from the lift station at the Coral Ridge Country Club to the wastewater treatment plant just south of 17th Street. The line being installed is approximately 7.5 miles long and ranges in diameter from 48 to 54 inches. We are using a process called underground directional drilling, which allows underground utilities to be installed in less time with minimal impact to roadways, traffic, and residents. We are currently on Bayview Drive in Coral Ridge, conducting the project's 6th horizontal directional drill operation and installing 2,500 feet of pipe. In the 4 months since we started construction, we have installed more than 2.2 miles of pipe and completed about 30% of the project. Check out the project map on the city's website to see our progress and stay tuned for more updates as we continue working to improve the city's infrastructure and the services we provide to our neighbors.